Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it.
We have the following objectives. Represents point, line, and plane using concrete and pictorial models. Illustrates subset of a line. Classifies the different kinds of angles. So we have multiple choice. Write the letter of the correct answer on a sheet of paper. Number 1. It is usually represented by a dot or a tip of a pencil. Letter A, point. Letter B, line. Letter C, plane. Letter D, ray. Number 2. It is represented by a flat surface. Letter A, point. Letter B, line. Letter C, plane. Letter D, ray. Number 3. It is extended infinitely in opposite direction. Letter A, point. Letter B, line. Letter C, plane. Letter D, ray. Number 4. It is a subset of a line which is extended in one direction. Letter A, point. Letter B, line. Letter C, plane. Letter D, ray. Number 5. It is an angle whose measure is exactly 90 degrees. Letter A, acute angle. Letter B, right angle. Letter C, obtuse angle. And letter D, reflex angle. So we need to answer the pre-test. Number 1, letter A. Number 2, letter C. Number 3, letter B. Number 4, letter D. And the last number, letter B. We have our lesson. Our lesson has something to do with geometry. Who is the father of geometry? Euclid is considered as the father of geometry. Geometry. The word geometry comes from the two Greek words geo and metron, meaning earth measuring. For geo, that is earth. For metron, that is measuring. Based on the Euclidean geometry, we have three undefined terms. We have points, we have line, and plane. A point in geometry is a location. It has no size, no width, no length, and no depth. A point is shown by a dot. We use a capital letter in naming a point. So this is point P. So we have pictorial models of point. We have a button, stars in the sky. We have the tip of a button. We have pictorial models of point. We have allocation in the map. We have tip of a needle. And we have the tip of the compass. Sharpened pencil. Pushpin. Bottle cap. Line. A line is defined as a set of points that extend infinitely in opposite direction. It has length, but no width and no thickness. So this is our representation of a line. It is extended to the right and it is also extended to the left. We use a capital letter in naming this line with the symbol of line above. In this example, we name the line, but in naming this particular line, we use a small letter, that is line M. Pictorial models of a line. legs of a human, pencil, edges of a paper, chalk, railroad railing, window blinds, sampayan, electric wire. Subset of a line segment. A line segment is part of the line that is bounded by two distinct endpoints and contains every point on the line between its endpoint. A closed line segment includes both endpoints. So we have line AB here. Where is line segment AB? Line segment AB is in the figure below. It includes the endpoint, point A, and another endpoint, point B, and all the points between A and B. So, this is the representation of line segment AB. So, we have the given line segment, which includes points A, B, C, D, and E. So we can have line segment AB, line segment BC, line segment CD, line segment DE. We can also have line segment AC. We have also line segment BD, line segment CE, line segment AD, line segment BE, and the last one, line segment AE. Subset of a line ray. A ray can be defined as part of the line that has a fixed starting point. It can extend infinitely in one direction. On its way to infinity, a ray may pass through more than one point. The vertex of the angle is the starting point of the rays. So we have the given line AB. We have ray BA that is going to the left. This is the symbol for ray BA with a symbol of ray above. Then we have ray AB that is going to the right, ray AB. This is the symbol for ray AB. We have an example of a ray. We have a plus line. So we have an endpoint of A up to B that is extended to the right up to infinity. So we have the symbol for ray AB. This is ray AB. From point A to point B up to infinity. Pictorial models of rays. We have the sun rays, the projector, the plus line, the arrow. So the following are pictorial models of rays. Distinction between line segment, array, and a line. For line segment, it has two endpoints. For ray, it has one endpoint, and it is extended to the right or to the left. For line, there are no endpoints. For line segment, it can be measured. For array, It cannot be measured because it is extended in one direction. Again, for the line, it cannot be measured. The symbol for line segment is this one. This is for the ray, and this one is for the line. A plane has infinite length, infinite width, and zero height or thickness. It is usually represented in a drawing by a four-sided figure. A single capital letter is used to denote a plane. The word plane is written with the letter so as not to be confused with a point. So we have this one as plane. We call this one as plane R. And this one is, we have P, we have plane T. We have pictorial models of plane. We have desktop, chalkboard, paper, TV screen, window, wall, floor. A space extends infinitely in all directions, and it is a set of all points in three dimensions. You can think of a space as inside a box. An angle consists of two different rays with the same endpoint. The rays are the sides of the angle. The endpoint is the vertex of the angle. So we have angle CAB. The vertex is point A. The sides are ray AB and ray AC. Aside from calling it as angle CAB, we can also make use of angle BAC, or we can make use of angle A. We have a protractor. A protractor is used to measure an angle. An angle measures between 0 degrees to 180 degrees. It can be counterclockwise or clockwise. Classification of angles. We have an acute angle, a right angle, and obtuse angle. An acute angle is an angle whose measure is less than 90 degrees. This is an acute angle. A right angle is an angle whose measure is exactly 90 degrees. This is a right angle, and an obtuse angle is an angle whose measure is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. We need to classify the following angles. We have problem number 1 up to problem number 6. I am giving you time to answer the following problems. We will answer now the problem. Number 1, that is a right angle. Number 2, an acute angle. Number 3, an obtuse angle. Number 4, an acute angle. Number 5, an obtuse angle. And the last number, a right angle. We are now ready to answer the problem. Number 1, that is an obtuse angle. 125 degrees is an obtuse angle. Number 2, 12 degrees is an acute angle. Number 3, 89 degrees 60 minutes is equivalent to 90 degrees, and that is a right angle. Number 4, 59 degrees is an acute angle. Number 5, 90 degrees is a right angle. And number 10, 110 degrees is an obtuse angle. We have our generalization. What are the three undefined terms in geometry? We have points, lines, and planes. What are the subset of a line? We have the line segment and rays. What are the classification of angles? We have acute angle, right angle, and obtuse angle. And the given activity. Determine if the given is a point, line, or plane. Number 1. a piece of paper. Number 2, star in the sky. Number 3, stick. Number 4, floor. Number 5, tip of a needle. For number 1, a piece of paper, that is a plane. Number 2, star in the sky, that is a point. Number 3, stick is a line, floor is a plane, and a tip of a needle is a point. Did you get the right answer? Very good. So we have an application in real life. We have, this one is a representation of point. This one is a line, and the last one is plane. So we have point, line, and plane. We have a post-test, multiple choice. Write the letter of the correct answer on a sheet of paper. Number 1, a wall is an example of a block. Letter A, point. Letter B, line. Letter C, plane. Letter D, ray. Number 2, a plus line is an example of a block. Letter A, point. Letter B, line. Letter C, plane. Letter D, ray. Number 3, tip of a ball pen is an example of a block. Letter A, point. Letter B, line. Letter C, plane. Letter D, ray. If an angle measures 120 degrees, then the angle is a block. Letter A, acute. Letter B, right. Letter C, obtuse. Letter D, reflex. If an angle measures 60 degrees, then the angle is a block. Letter A, acute. Letter B, right. Letter C, obtuse. Letter D, reflex. We are now ready to answer the test. For number 1, what is the answer? The answer is letter C, that is a plane. Number 2, a plus line. A plus line is letter D, a ray. Tip of a ball pen. Tip of a ball pen is a point. Number 4, an angle measures 120 degrees. What is the answer? That is an obtuse angle. That is letter C. And for the last number, we have 60 degrees, and that is an acute angle. That is letter A. Without geometry, life is pointless. My geometry teacher was sometimes acute and sometimes obtuse, but always she was right. Thank you for watching.